right, we are back at the Money Table. Once again, I want to thank y'all for checking out the first episode of the Money Mix, and we gonna get right into this show, man, what it's all about. As I said earlier, it's the fusion of my two favorite passions, DJing, making money. We gonna fuse the two together. We gonna bring y'all some good music with the Money Mix. Then we gonna come back over here to the Money Table, show y'all how to trade, sell some stocks, increase your portfolio, increase your net worth. Now, as I was saying earlier, this channel is for beginners. I'm not necessarily focusing on people that are avid investors in the stock market, been doing this for a long time. I'm trying to get those that have not invested before to get you in the game, just to get your feet wet, just to show you how easy it is to make some money in this market. If you heard me a little bit earlier, I talked about starting this Robinhood account up and putting $1,000 in that account. And that's what we have done, and that's what we're going to do. Now, let me jump over here to my actual Robinhood account. Once it pops up, this is an account that I started specifically for this channel. You know, I was definitely advised through my own advice and others, do not put your own personal account, your main account, online so others can see it. So I started this account just for this channel. I'm starting off with $1,000. I would like for you guys out there to start off with the same amount, or if you can't drop $1,000 into it, start with as little as $100. Now, what we're going to do with this Robinhood account throughout the months, throughout the years, the days, we're going to learn how to invest, man. We're going to learn how to make some money in the market. We're going to learn the tricks and trades about the market. And one thing we're going to use to our advantage to make things a whole lot easier is AI. I'm sure all of you people out here have heard of AI and know how AI is affecting social media. AI is affecting businesses out here. Well, AI affects everything. And it makes it a whole lot easier to get a lot of jobs done. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I am a professional rocket science investor. No, I use the tricks of the trade plus my own simple formula. And I also listen to a lot of the CNBC shows that's on, a lot of the tech talk shows, a lot of the stock market shows. I listen to a lot of the professionals to see which stocks that I'm going to pick, which stocks I'm going to get in and out of, and how I'm going to make my money. So this is my formula. Now, this formula might not work for everybody, but it has been very successful for me. I don't believe that you need a whole lot of stocks. When I first got into this game, I had like 25, 30 stocks in my portfolio. Waking up every morning, checking all my stocks, going down the list, seeing what's doing good, what's doing bad. As I got more experience, I realized that you don't really need all those stocks. So I narrowed my stocks all the way down to 5. And when I did that, I realized that I became much more successful just managing 5 stocks. It was much easier on me. It was much less stress. And I made a lot more money. Because in this particular stock market game, you're really in it for the long run. You don't want to get involved in too much day trading. And even at the level that we're on, when you're not dealing with a whole lot of money, you can't do that much day trading anyway. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to teach y'all the tricks of the trade, how to buy stocks, how to limit. When I say limit, I mean almost erase the amount of money that you're going to lose. If you lose anything, we're going to put stop losses on accounts. I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. Limit buys. We're going to go over certain stocks. You can choose the one that I'm going to pick in my portfolio, or you can choose your own. Now, there is investment tools that I like to introduce you to, tools that I use. One of them is called Magnify. Magnify is a AI stock market program that actually helps you pick stocks. And one way to make good money in stocks is investing in what they call momentum stocks. Momentum stocks is when a stock takes off, a lot of people jump on board, a lot of people buy it, and it causes the stock to go up. So for those who are out here who don't know, let me tell you exactly how the stock market works and how you should be investing in the stock market. All right, I'm going to go to this screen right here. And what we have here is the three different indexes at the top. I'm going to start with the Dow Jones Index. I'm sure most of you have heard of the Dow Jones. It's pretty much an industry average of how the stocks are doing as a whole. Now, the Dow has been out for, I'm not exactly sure how many years, but pushing close to, if not over 100 years. And I'm going to show you a chart right here that's on the screen. Just take a look at the screen here. This is why we invest in stocks and not the lottery, not FanDuel, not all these sports betting apps. This is why you need to put your money in the stock market. Right here at the top, if you can see my cursor, this particular chart will show you what the Dow Jones has done in one day. Okay, today, and you can see the date at the top probably. It is Monday, January 12th, and the Dow is a little bit down. It's at 49,500, which is a little bit down for the day, but actually doing extremely well right now. Then the next, right next to it, it has 1W. That means 1 week. What did the Dow do in a week? As you can see, the Dow went up last week. 1 week means the last 7 days. Then next to that, it has 1 month. Okay, what did the Dow do in a month? It's also in the green. You see that bar there below it, that graph, that green line? That's showing you what the Dow did in industry average over the last month. We can go to 3 months. If you keep clicking back, you're noticing a pattern right here. You're noticing that this Dow is actually going up and up each and every month. We are at 3 months, and the green bar, the green graph is still going up. 6 months, look at that. The past 6 months. We're going to go back a whole year. We're still in the green, man. When is this stock market going to lose money? When is it going to lose money? We're going to go back. Actually, year to date means from the beginning of this year to the date. So right now, year to date is only talking about 12 days. But even in the past 12 days, we went up. When you go back 1 year, that's talking about the last 12 months. And as you can see on this graph, we are up the last 12 months. We're going to go back 2 years. Still up. Look at the graph. Still up. We're going to go back 5 years. Look at that. It is still going up. This graph is going up like that. I remember back in the day when I was younger, I used to watch The Price is Right, and there was a show where the guy used to go up the mountain, used to climb up the mountain. I don't remember the name of the show, but I can kind of remember that little melody they used to play, that ding da ding da ding da ding da ding da ding da ding, something like that. But the graph looked a whole lot like this graph here. He just kept steadily going up the mountain. And that's what the stock market does. This is one of the reasons why you must be invested in the market. 10 years. We are going back 10 years and look at that steady incline in the stock market. So my point is, what I'm trying to get you to understand is that you can really not lose money in the stock market as long as you're in it for the long haul, as long as you're in it to make some money that's going to change your life, change the lives of those around you. You really can't lose money. And look here, this all at the end here is the all-time steady incline. Look at that incline. This is why we must be involved in the stock market. And the reason why you can make so much money in the stock market is what they call compound investing. This is when you take money and you put it on a stock and you just let it sit there. As long as it's a good stock, we're not going to be sitting on no bad stocks. But as long as it's a good stock, you can let your money sit there and let it compound and grow and grow and grow. Now, with this channel, I want to I want to stress that we're going to keep reinvesting in ourselves. Every time you get paid, I want you guys to put in, if you only invested $100 and say you get paid every 2 weeks, every time you get paid, I want you to put $10 into this Robinhood account. And what that's going to do is not only is your stocks going to grow, but as you invest more money over time, it's going to compound and just take off like a snowball. So I really want to get you guys in the habit of investing in yourself. Pay yourself every time you get paid. Act like you an electric bill. Act like you the cable bill. Act like you your grocery bill. Make sure that you eat first. Make sure that you invest in yourself. And trust me, hey, if you got to dip and dive and take away from a little bit something else, maybe cancel some of those subscriptions that you might have, maybe not get that coffee every day at the coffee shop, whatever it is that you might have to do, I need you to do that so that you can invest at least $10 every 2 weeks. If you invested $100, if you started this account off with $1,000, I need you to invest, hear me out, $100 every time you get paid. Now you're probably like, $100, that's a lot. $100 is not a lot of money if you consider the things that you're spending your money on right now. And this $100 investment every time you get paid, we're talking about every 2 weeks, we're going to drop $100 into this account. So in the course of a year, we will not only increase our investments through our investments, but also by investing more money. So you got that? $100 if you're starting with 1,000, $10 if you're starting with 100. All right. So that's going to wrap up this first episode of the Money Mix Show. I keep the Money Mix and the Money Table separate due to copyright laws, copyrights, so that we can actually watch both of them so that one of them won't be taken down. So I definitely want you to check out the Money Mix, because the Money Mix is what gets you in the mood out there. The Money Mix is what gets your day started, what gets you going. Then the Money Table is where we're going to make that money. So definitely check out both videos. Please check out both videos. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I want to get as many people on this particular channel as possible. I want to get them subscriptions up, get those likes up, because I'm trying to help people out there make money. And we're going to watch this $1,000 grow. We're going to watch your $100 grow. And before I go, I want to say that we're not going to be really concerned with the amount of dollars they grow. In this particular game, we are concerned with the amount of percent that you grow, because once you realize your percentage, how much percentage gain you're growing, you'll want to invest more of your own cash as well. Because if your portfolio goes up 100%, and that's our goal is a minimum of 100% increase in a 12-month period. That's our minimum. We may go up to 300% in a year, but our minimum is to go up 100%. It's easily done. I'm going to go over the methods. We're going to pick some stocks. In the next show, we're going to pick 5 stocks. We're going to pick 5 of what I consider my best stocks to go for right now, starting up in 2026. Now, it's not just my personal opinion. Like I said, I'm not a professional advisor. What I do, I take information from Magnify. That is an AI stock picking program. I also listen to a lot of professionals on TV, on CNBC, and all of the business channels that I watch. Combine it all together with my own simple formula that has been proven to make money, and we're going to get it in this year. We're going to get it in. So make sure you check out the Money Mix. Make sure you check out the Money Table. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you are back here tomorrow for the next episode where we're actually going to start picking stocks. We're going to take this $1,000 and we are actually going to start picking stocks and start increasing this money today. All right. Peace. And I will be back to see y'all just a little bit. Once again, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. My name is DJ Dre, and this is the Money Mix Show.